Alright, welcome back guys. We're on episode 46 this week. Last week you guys saw I painted up the kitchen for the most part. I got pretty much the entire kitchen done besides that one more coat on the framing of the kitchen. So I need to take these drawers out. I put them in literally just for the thumbnail for last week's video. Views, baby. I need to take out this stuff, get it back to where it needs to be so I can just quickly paint over this. That's all I'm really gonna get done today. Let's get right into the kitchen. No time to waste. Let's get going. Get these drawers out of here. Let's go. Let's do it. Paint them up. So, last coat of paint. I love this green. It looks just so good. So the last few weeks, you guys have been really engaged in my videos, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, thank you guys so much. I know for a while there in the winter, things seemed like they were really stagnant. Part of that was due to the weather, and part of that was due to it just being like, you know, the nitty gritty of the bus project, like just building day in and day out, just the same kind of thing over and over. And I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support on these videos. It honestly means everything to me. And I can't wait to start bringing the content that I really want to be making onto the channel, because one, it's going to be a lot more fun to make, and two, I think it's going to be a lot more fun to watch because there's going to be a whole lot of passion behind it as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you press that subscribe button. I post every single Sunday, and occasionally I post on Wednesdays as well. I'm gonna talk and paint a little bit today, I think. Okay, so Before I Die, the brand, I've been getting some questions. When is the summer line coming out? When are you finally gonna release that? You showed that to us weeks ago, if not, you know, you showed that to us over a month ago, and I know. That's how business goes. That's just really how it goes, unfortunately. If I had it my way, I would have came out with everything weeks ago. I should actually be getting all the clothing for the summer line next week. It's in production, it's just about done, and then I'll be able to go pick it up. And I'm so excited to finally have it. I'm gonna have Before I Die shorts. I can wear my shorts in the videos. So that's the update on Before I Die. This update, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in the video. Obviously, if you're watching it, I put it in the video. So I mentioned in a few videos over the past few weeks that I've just been going through some personal life stuff. That personal life stuff pertains to my relationship that you guys saw with Bella. We are no longer together. You know, life happens, and you know, sometimes you just go in different directions, and it's really unfortunate, honestly, like very, very unfortunate. We were together for 3 years, and the relationship meant a whole lot to both of us. Again, sometimes it just doesn't work out between two people, whether that's because of timing, whether that's because of, you know, some miscommunication in ideas or thoughts or ideals of life, you know, and it sucks. I didn't want to have to talk about it, but I have been seeing a few comments and whatnot here and there, and I figure, you know, she was a part of this channel for the beginning. So for anyone who's been here for a while, who's been watching the bus build, you guys know Bella. Unfortunately, she will not be on this journey with me anymore. So I'm here on my own now. And we're just gonna keep going forward. We're gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna keep trying to live the life that I desire and reach the goals that I want to obtain. And you know, that's all you really can do in life, is just one foot in front of the other and keep moving. That's it, just keep moving. That happened about a month ago, and then we've had some things happen in between that time. So I've really just been going through that, but that's not all of the personal life stuff. That's just one portion of what's been happening in my personal life. Another thing that I can't really talk about right now until hopefully it happens in the very near future. There's at least part of your answer, I guess, to what, not that you guys really even need to know. Like I said, I never really wanted to bring that public. That's the other thing. A lot of people are asking about my plans for the bus and my plans for the travel when it's done and all that. I am struggling to give a good answer on that because I have something else in the works that I can't talk about right now. It's something really big if it happens, which I kind of don't have my hopes up on it, but you never know, right? You never know. Things happen in the blink of an eye. And if this happens, it would be really awesome for, I feel like, not only myself and my career, but for the bus and everything. So I don't really know what my actual plans are at this moment. So I guess on the topic of plans, really the only thing that I have to say about plans, I'm not sure when, but regardless of when that will be, depending on if this thing that I'm talking about happens or not, I still plan on going out west for a while overall. So that means, you know, Arizona, Utah, California, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, all of that, the Pacific Northwest, the West Coast, whatever that might look like. That's still very high on my radar, and that will be happening regardless of what happens with any of my other plans. Make some really awesome experiences out there, set some things up, collab with a lot of other people, whether that be in the travel space or even in the mainstream YouTube space. We will see what happens, but those are some loose plans, I guess. Only time will tell. Other than that, honestly, really don't have any other updates for you guys besides for, you know, we're getting the electrical done. We're working on that. My brother is working on that still. Every day or so in the evening, he works on it for a few hours. And yeah, man, we're just trucking away. We're gonna be done with this thing in no time. I'm gonna say another 3 to 4 weeks, and this thing is gonna be completed, at least to a point where it's gonna be usable. And that's really where I want it to be. And then I kind of think that along the way, as you know, money keeps coming in, and I feel like I've been in the bus for a while and I want to make some changes or whatnot, I'll make some changes, but I want to get this bus at least to the point of it being usable, drivable, registered, inspected, all that, so I can just start taking it places, start making some good content, the content that I want to, like I've been talking about. 1 year, that's a long time. It's the longest time well, that's a lie. I mean, I've been doing photography for a while, but it's the longest time I've really worked on one thing like this. Alrighty, so my microphone died, so the audio is probably absolute garbage right now. I forgot to charge it, but kitchen coat number 3, final coat completed. So there you guys have it. Boom, kitchen is done. So the next thing that I'm gonna do with the kitchen, I wanna find some black hardware to put on the drawer faces. So I have some black hardware accents. I'm gonna let this dry up for the next like 24 hours or so, and I'll be back out here tomorrow. All right, so today it's a new day. It's really hot out. Summer is here. It's officially the best time of the year. You guys know last week I was working on trying to get this spice rack and cutting board rack drawer thing done, and I couldn't find a bit. My old bit, my square bit for here, I couldn't find it. So what I'm gonna do is just go into the end grain for these little pieces. We have the spice rack done. So I have to obviously sand this out so I can put the polyacrylic finish on there just so it's nice and protected.
Why would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, I just now realized I didn't have my microphone turned on, and I talked a lot. It's really annoying. My camera, so basically my camera kept overheating, so I put it inside, I turned my microphone off to conserve battery, and I forgot to turn it back on. So basically, it got really dark. It looks like it's gonna rain any minute here. I was gonna plane out the edge of the countertop, but I'm not gonna be able to plane it. I think I'm just gonna use the table saw at some point to get that done. And then I picked up the sink by the drain hole, and word note to everyone out there, don't do that because it's really sharp and I sliced my finger, and also the tape is off on the kitchen. It looks fantastic. You guys probably didn't hear any of that. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go ahead inside now. I'm gonna get the protective coat on, the first coat of the protective finish onto my spice rack, and we're gonna go from there. All right, so we have this guy. We're gonna get the first coat on here.
All the earth and they sing to the mountain. Why would you look outside?
All right, so the first coat is done. I'm gonna have to give it a light little sand tomorrow between coats just to get it nice and smooth. It is a new day. It's nice and sunny out today. I'm gonna start off my day today going to Lowe's. I have a couple of items I need to pick up for my brother so he can keep working on the electrical stuff.
All of the world
Is a space that creates your horizon.
We got the goods. Let's get into the day.
space they create. Horizon.
Your mind is a space that creates your horizon.
She's a space they create.
Second coat is on here, so we have one more coat to do, which I'll get to later today. The next thing we're going to do is work on the face for this. Not sure how I'm going to do this, because if I put it like this, obviously it's like super crowded. There's no space here in the middle. It looks like I probably didn't have to go to Lowe's because I'm going to use these, and I already have these pre-cut. Yeah, so I have this this cabinet door that I made weeks ago that I never sanded out, so I'm just going to sand it out, get it nice and even, and then from there it'll be ready to get painted. It's ready for paint. So I'm gonna move on to the third coat of that protective coating for the spice rack first, and then I'll get the first coat of paint on here.
Spent alone in your room. There to the times I'm with you. Do you know?
Time to get to work. Finish these things off. Get a second coat on here, first coat on here for now.
Oh Himalaya, what was it you saw I couldn't believe?
All right, that is that for now. That's a wrap on the paint for right now. First coat on this one, second coat on that one. All right, so today I was gonna do some more work on the bus outside and whatnot. It's Saturday, and now it's like almost 5 o'clock on Saturday evening, so I don't have any more time to do anything, and the weather has just been bad. It's gonna be bad for the next few days. Just some rain. That is gonna conclude this week's video. Next week's video, we have hopefully a good amount of things to do, but it's also supposed to rain a lot next week, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can get done what I need to get done. We're going to be working on the solar, we're going to be working on the bathroom, we're going to be working on really getting the finishing touches of the kitchen finalized so we don't have to work on that anymore. If you guys made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching and really just being my friend at this point, because now you listen to that whole thing in the beginning and you guys are here, you're showing up, and you made it all the way to this point of the video, so I really appreciate you if you have made it here. And yeah, I mean, I post every single Sunday, so I will see you next week. Peace.